In 2009, an OVC and Economic Strengthening Working Group was formed consisting of technical advisors and country program staff from the HIV, agriculture, and microfinance sectors. The working group identified several crucial steps towards helping CRS achieve its OVC-related goals. Following a SWOT analysis in 2009, the working group identified two major initiatives for 2010. First, to develop a State of the Sector report to understand where we are and where we should go in our OVC and economic strengthening programming. And secondly, to host a workshop. This workshop would bring together members from the OVC, agriculture, and microfinance communities to build on existing experiences and create momentum to develop new and innovative solutions for economic strengthening in the context of OVC programming. From April 12th through the 15th, 2010, CRS staff and partners from around the globe gathered together in Kisumu, Kenya for an eventful 4-day workshop. The workshop was officially launched with special words from His Grace, the Archbishop of Kisumu.
So the concept of entrepreneurship here, very important, that we can have microfinance and people can select certain businesses, and we have been very concerned with the marginalized people whom we need to really give a sense of sustainability, so that even those in HIV programs can still do something in their surroundings for their sustainability. So whereas we try to feed them well and to give them medicine, okay, if they are healthy, then they should do something where they are. Even small business enterprises is necessary.
Workshop participants were given the opportunity to learn about economic strengthening approaches through formal presentations, informal discussions, and hands-on activities.
No, here it's only for food. I cannot do much more than that.
Okay.
You
have children?
Yeah, I have 2 sons.
We find someone who is getting 500 of profit, but yet it's not enough for the daily basis thing. But someone else who is getting is a bicycle operator who is getting 300 to 600 and is able to consume 100 per day and open an account and save the remaining. So it's something which is depending on the perception of people and the needs and all those things.
CRS Kenya and its partners organized field trips to 3 different project sites.
After 2 sessions in the workshop, we are now going out to the field to visit some of the sites that form part of our workshop today.
My name is John Okoth Obonyo. I'm the head teacher of Luahu Primary School. We do dwell in the subjects which are dealing with the farming activities, and our young farmers are really doing it, and they are really enjoying the work in the field, and the benefit they get are so great. The impact is seen even in outside, and from themselves, the children use the money they get from the field even to help themselves. Academically, they buy books, and academically, they support those who are unable to buy even a uniform in their school.
Participants got first-hand feedback from project staff and participants about what economic strengthening activities had meant to them. The second objective was to inform participants about the different human and written resources available to assist in program design. Prior to this workshop, many OVC programmers had not had an opportunity to work with their microfinance colleagues from headquarters or the field. This workshop provided that opportunity. We also used the workshop to create awareness of the OVC and Economic Strengthening site on CRS Global. This houses a library with documents relevant to OVC and youth programming. It can also be used as a platform for ongoing exchange on this topic. The third objective was to assist the agency in identifying essential elements and key considerations for a new chapter of Compassionate Action, a guide to CRS HIV programming. This chapter will provide an overview of economic strengthening in the context of OVC programming.
So I started this research about 3 weeks before the workshop. And before the workshop I did some interviews with some of the CRS staff in the field offices. But the workshop was very useful. One, it gave me better access to people directly so that I could speak to them directly. There were a number of new countries there that I hadn't interviewed, so I was able to interview them. The presentations were excellent. That gave me a lot of information for the report as well. Especially about challenges and impact, so all that is very useful.
The most important thing that I've learned was to integrate sustainability into any program activity that we are having, not necessarily focusing on generating income, but also for the future sustenance of each and every program. And however, what I liked mostly was the idea of the junior farmer field schools, whereby children at an early young age are initiated into farming and looking at it as something that can improve their own livelihood. So it's a very important thing that I think I'll take it home and probably try to implement it in one of our programs.
I think for CRS Kenya County program, there are a number of lessons we have learned. We are doing the programs we are doing, as you have gone and watched in the field, working very closely with our partners, as you have seen. And at some point you think that you are doing the very best. But this particular workshop has brought a number of lessons we have learned, especially in vocational training. There are a number of lessons we have learned which we think we are going to infuse. We are looking at also other aspects of economic strengthening for the OVC, especially when you talk about silk and silk among young people. We have never been doing that consciously, but we realized that from this workshop we have really learned a lot.
I've been really happy with how the week has been going, mainly because I've been so impressed by how eager everyone here is to learn about the topics that we've been talking about, right? So to many people, a lot of these topics were brand new, and I've been really excited to see the curiosity that everybody's brought to it and how much they want to keep learning about this and find ways that these interventions can benefit their programs and their beneficiaries back in their home countries.
These questions to the extent that you can. And then at the end of the 15 minutes, everyone except for the note taker and the facilitator is going to get up and move one table to the right.
I've really appreciated the quality of participation in terms of the insights people bring from their programs. We have a lot of really top-notch people here that have done a great job sharing with us their own personal experiences, which I think have been really valuable for other participants to hear from. So I've been great. It's a wonderful group. I couldn't ask for more.
Stop. Jump. Shout! Shout!